Hello friends, welcome back. It's been a rough stretch around here, which is why I haven't had a video out in a while. My husband tore his Achilles, had surgery, and we're about halfway through him having to keep it elevated above his heart for 14 days. So I've been a little bit preoccupied and busy, but we need groceries. So I kind of decided we're not doing a low spend month in any other category, but I did decide I would like to do like a low spend just in groceries, kind of use up what we have. And 2 of my kids are going to be at church camp for a week of June. And so I just thought it would be a good month to try to save a little bit on groceries. If I saved $200, that would be great, but I would like to save at least $150 on groceries this month. My budget is $800 a month on groceries. Technically $900 because I put $100 into a Costco fund every month. So I guess my budget is $900, but I don't spend $900 every month, if that makes sense. So I would like to get away with spending $650 on groceries this month. I think I can do it. We're going to Sam's Club, Walmart, and Aldi. I do Sam's Club and Walmart, like a pickup order. That'll just be once this month, kind of larger orders. And then I will go to Aldi every week just for the very few things that we need, because I don't really want to buy extra this month, and I just want to use up what we have. Like if we don't eat all the meals or whatever. Made it home. It only took a couple hours, but like I said, this is not an entire month's worth, but it is for Sam's Club and Walmart. So let me show you Sam's Club first. One thing is not here yet, and that's just a giant box of Pop-Tarts and our tent for camping this summer. We needed a new tent. So let me show you what I got at Sam's Club. 2 bags of water softener salt. This is a good alternative to the Starbucks. It's a little bit different, but it's the best one that I have found that I actually like, and it was on sale. So I went ahead and got 2. We really like this for Caesar salads and other Parmesan cheese needs. I like these sausages for homemade McGriddles. They can also just have them for breakfast if they want. I haven't gotten rice cauliflower in a really long time, but it looked good, and I'm doing Good Grub. That's a Trim Healthy Mama recipe with that. And then, of course, Jericho's Ranch. 2 things of sharp cheddar cheese. I shred that. And then my Aldi had been out of the Gouda cheese sticks that we normally get, which are a better price than this, like the last 2 times I've gone. So I went ahead and got these, but then when I went to Aldi, they did actually have the other ones. So if we go through all these, I will get some more at Aldi in about 2 weeks when I go back. Week and a half, something like that. This is the milk Jericho and I really like. Instead of protein shakes, I've been buying him this milk, and we have protein powder that he mixes with it. And I also like to mix this and heavy whipping cream for my coffee. We got some cucumbers, our first watermelon of the season. Hopefully it's a good one. If you have not tried Drizzlicious anything, they're all super delicious. I like all of them. This is just a really big bag. I think it's like $5 at Sam's. Really like these low carb tortillas. These I actually got for my husband to take to work to keep in his, like when he doesn't have lunch plans, he keeps like nuts and beef sticks and protein bars, some of that stuff, so that he can just eat like a protein snack so he doesn't have to go out for lunch. We have really been liking this bacon. This is about two meals for us, so it's a pretty good price, and it's nice and thick. I can't remember if I got salami last month or not, but definitely wanted it this month. 2 things of heavy whipping cream because I have 1 left over from last month. Sour cream. I did not want to deprive us. I can't find Zevia, otherwise I'd get it. So the girls and I have really been enjoying homemade swigs with Diet Coke, so I got a giant pack of that. We are on like our last package of toilet paper. So from here on out, I just have to get one a month until I build up a supply. And then over here, because it's summer, the kids finished school, I got some like junk food summer snacks. So we have Doritos, 3 things of tortilla chips. We eat these with lunch. We have them for dinners a lot. And then I just wanted to show you how I pick out my watermelons. Nice yellow spot means it ripened on the ground. And then lots of these marks is good pollination. And you want it to be like heavy for its size. So that's how I pick out my watermelons. All right, let's do Walmart now. I did do a pickup order. Then I went to Aldi, but then Aldi didn't have a couple things, and it was enough that I didn't want to stop at my little grocery store on the way home because it would have been quite significantly more expensive. So then I went back to Walmart, which is just like a couple parking lots away, and went back in for a few things. So these are just all our regulars that I get almost every month that Aldi just doesn't have, with a couple extra things, which I will explain. All right, feminine products, green enchilada sauce. I love this, so delicious. And I don't know if you've seen the reels going around where you make your own iced coffee concentrate with this. So I'm gonna give it a whirl, see what I think, because it would be significantly cheaper because this would make a lot. Some hair gel. I needed some coffee filters. I like these brown ones. Body wash is just like Dove. I have switched from Dove and went back to this. They didn't have it for a long time, and I was getting it at Sam's Club, the Dove, but this is still cheaper. And then Jalea, my middle daughter, is getting her wisdom teeth taken out in like a week. So trying to get ahead of that. So I got this for something salty that's nice and soft. And then Jalea and I love cream of wheat with just like white sugar. It's delicious, and you make it with milk. So I got that. I thought that would be a good option. And then this is what I actually went in the store for. Aldi didn't have celery for some reason, nor did they have iceberg lettuce. So I got those. And then I'm making a cherry pie for my dad's birthday, but because of everything going on, I'm not gonna make my own pie crust. So took the easy route. And then if you've ever had surgery and you can't shower, you know how difficult it is to get in the bath. So I've been helping my husband, but I thought in between, these would be great to just freshen up and feel a little cleaner. So got those. Now this is Aldi, which is actually very small, but it still cost me over $100. So I'm actually gonna start here with the ice cream because I'm gonna go put that in the freezer. Again, thinking ahead to Julia's wisdom teeth, I got her that. Okay, and then one of the things that I'm gonna do is a smoked whole chicken out on the grill, and so I thought cheesy potatoes would be good with that, so that's what that's for. Just 2 things of ground beef, and right now, this is $5.99 at Aldi, which is significantly cheaper than the grass-fed beef from Sam's Club. That went up to like, I think $6.60 a pound or something, so 2 sliced cheeses for sandwiches, and I'm still obsessed with the Jersey Mike's sub in a tub, so I chopped that up and put it in my sub bowl. This is our favorite because it comes in 2 packages. And then I have everything except the crab meat for homemade sushi rolls, which Jalea and I like to do for lunch. The girls mentioned that we were almost out of lemon juice, and I didn't have any down in storage. So I use this quite a bit to make homemade Caesar dressing, so I want to make sure that, because I'm pretty sure the next week we're having chicken Caesar salads for dinner. Powdered sugar because I'm almost out. I got these for Journey. Julia requested these, and then Journey and Julia both really like those. Got some romaine hearts for the chicken Caesar salads. I periodically go back and forth between Sam's Club and Aldi happens to have the better price on cashews right now. So I just finished up the last of our cashews. That actually is my favorite nut, I believe. Hamburger buns, these will go right in the freezer. We've got smash burgers on the menu. Black beans, this one was an impulse buy because I couldn't remember if I had any down in storage, but I make this quinoa dip that sounded good with tortilla chips. It's just black beans, cooked quinoa, salsa, cheddar cheese, mix it all up and you dip tortilla chips in it. Makes a really hearty, yummy lunch. Cream of chicken for the cheesy potatoes. And then I was just trying to get the best price on berries, and Aldi happened to have that over Sam's Club this time. And so, because I'm going to do chia seed pudding, and I really like it with berries. So I got raspberries and strawberries. 2 of my coffees that I've been enjoying from Aldi. Again, Julia requested, I would make her homemade mac and cheese, and I still might, but this would be good if, you know, for lunch, if everybody else is having something different, she could have that with her wisdom teeth out. And then she had read somewhere that pineapple juice is really good for inflammation. So you drink pineapple juice a couple of days before you have your wisdom teeth out, and hopefully it helps with the swelling. So we thought it was worth a shot. So I made sure that they were 100% juice, and I like these little cans because if she doesn't drink them all, we can use them for something else. All right, Jericho's 1 box of crap cereal, and then I tried to get something that each of the kids would like. I know Julia likes these. Journey always really likes those. And all 3 of them like these a lot, along with the Pop-Tarts that haven't come yet. So that's kind of like all the junk food. We were down to our very last ketchup, so I went ahead and got 2. And then I think the only mayo I have is what's in the fridge, so I went ahead and got 2 of those. We are totally out of sandwich bags and totally out of quart bags, and we use those quite a bit. Tomatoes for my sub in a tub and the burgers, and then lime is part of the homemade swig drinks that we've been making. So that I might actually chop some up and freeze them, because I heard that you can do that, like if they start getting wrinkly before we can go through all of them, and then you could just pull out a frozen one and stick it in your drink. And I think that would be fine. So I might do that to like half of these, probably. So that is everything until I go back to the grocery store in about week and a half-ish. And let me tell you what we are having for dinners this week. Here is our menu. This is for a little bit, this is like a week and a half's worth. So don't really pay attention to like, all of these things are dinners. These are lunches. These are breakfasts, and these are like sides. So focusing on the dinners, we are going to have a bang bang chicken, a whole smoked chicken, and then after that, I will turn the leftovers into chicken and noodles for a dinner. We're gonna have spaghetti, smash burgers, chicken Caesar salads, gumbo, butter chicken, and rice. So a couple of these, 3 of them actually. So bang bang chicken, gumbo, and butter chicken and rice. Those 3 we didn't get to last month, so they rolled over. We're gonna do homemade fries with the smash burgers, because I had a bunch of potatoes to use up, and cheesy potatoes, like I said, with the whole smoked chicken. And then breakfast ideas, we can do homemade McGriddles, bacon and pancakes. I need to make some more sourdough bagels. And then of course, for lunches, because most everybody will be home unless they're working for lunch, we're gonna do sushi, quinoa dip and chips, buffalo chicken dip, sheet pan nachos, and beef tacos. So, and as well as there will be leftovers that anybody can have for lunch if they would like that. So that is everything from Sam's Club and Walmart for the month. Like I said, I'm gonna go back to Aldi in about a week and a half, and I'll go weekly for the rest of the month, just filling in on the few little things. I have not added up my total yet, what I spent, but I will put that right here, how much I have spent so far. And like I said, I would like to only spend $650 for groceries this month. If I only spent $600, that would be great. So we'll see how I can do. As always, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.